Okay, so this exercise basically shows you how to form physical members. The concept of physical members, as we discussed in the previous exercise, is a new concept to STAAD.Pro, in which we can take several broken pieces which are collinear and we can merge them into one single piece. Okay, and it's going to be basically a piece that is supposed to be represent how that member is going to be looking, how the member should look like on the site. Okay, now with the same bridge model, okay, continuing forward, what we'll do is we'll just select all beams parallel to the x-axis. Now again, select more than what we need. Okay, so we'll just go select beams parallel to the x-axis. It selects all these members that are parallel to the global x-axis, and then we can just say view selected objects only. Okay, so it's step number 3, page number 61 of your manual. Now click on the view from positive Z icon. Okay, so you're looking at the elevation view of the structure, and now what we'll do is we'll select only the members at the top. Okay, so right there. Okay, just draw a small window, for the members for the top chord. Okay, so now let's go to view again, view menu, view selected objects only, and we'll be able to isolate those members. Now what we have is 4 members. Now four members lines. Okay, so now if you go to view from positive Y, okay, this is like the top view of the structure. Okay, so what we see is those 4 members, 1, 2, 3, and 4 member lines. Okay, so now you got to be really careful, but we need to really draw a line, a box, drag box like this, and select one side, only one side of one beam line. Okay, and after selecting that beam line, you basically form a physical member out of it. Okay, if you right click and just click on form member, it will form a physical beam using all those collinear analytical pieces. Okay, now we'll do the same thing for the second one. Okay, again, be really careful in drawing this drag box, and once you have set it, you can just select those members, right click, click on form member, so that forms our second physical member definition. And we'll do the same thing with the third one, right click, click on form member, and then the fourth one also we repeat the same steps. Okay, now how do we check if the physical members were formed? Okay, you can basically see the entire structure. You can go to view whole structure. Okay, and on the left hand side, right now if you click on it, it's just like small pieces, right? But on the left hand side, if you click on select physical member cursor, okay, and that's on page 62, step number 13. Okay, if you click on one of those lines, okay, it'll basically select the whole beam line, right? So it actually formed a physical member. The advantage of using physical beams is like when you define your loadings, you want to, in the AIC bridge competition manual, steel bridge competition manual, they actually give you the loadings from the start node of the bridge, right? So, say X is equals to 6 feet from the start, right? So you don't want to be playing around with analytical pieces when you apply these loadings. It would be much easier if you had the physical beams formed, and that's why we've done that. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be about assigning some specifications to the structure, and the one that we're going to be looking at is the truss specification.